Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of EB-2 National Interest Waiver Visa and who are the best candidates for this type of visa. This video is not for the beginners. This video is more for intermediate level or even advanced level of knowledge about this visa. So if you're confused, please watch this video and learn what are the criteria for this type of visa. And also you will learn what's endeavor and what's national interest. In this video, I want to discuss with you who are the best candidates right now to come here in the States with the green card on this program and be able to work here and make this country better. So you guys already heard the 4 magic letters. Those are STEM. What is STEM? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You probably know what I'm going to talk about in this video because STEM is very important. So any of you who has a technical background, engineering background, if you're a doctor, if you're a biologist, if you're a physicist, if you study the cosmos, so anything that has to do with mathematics, with engineering, with IT, with coding, with programming, you guys are the best candidates. We want you here, and we want you here right now. Why? Because there is a huge lack of specialists like you, highly educated people who has good experience in your field and who can make the United States better. So let's remind ourselves in short, what are the criteria for this visa? First of all, you gotta be educated. You might have exceptional ability, right? You can satisfy 3 criteria out of 6. No, I'm not gonna talk about this right now because usually people from STEM, you guys have education, with the exception of IT people, but this is a separate story. So I want you to have a bachelor's and 5 years of experience in the field, or I want you to have master's degree and you may have some experience. Of course, I want to see experience anyways because that will help me to prove your case. These are the first steps that we need to make. Your education. Second, and of course, you gotta have an endeavor that will be in the national interest of the United States of America. What is an endeavor? Endeavor is your project, is your work. What exactly are you going to do? This is not as scary as it may seem because if it's good for economy, if it's good for engineering, if it's good for energy sector, if it's good for ecology, if it's good for animals, for flora and fauna, then your work is probably gonna be an endeavor. And especially if you are an engineer or a doctor or you're a physicist, because you guys are needed here and right now. I can tell you this because I track these industries and I see that there's a lot of job openings and I see that the same companies keep hiring people because they either cannot find them, or if they can find them, they just don't fit and they realize it in maybe 2-3 months after those people are hired. So there's a huge gap in the specialists right now and there will be even bigger gap in the future. Why? Well, because we evolve, we progress and things get more complicated and there is not enough people who know how to deal with those things. If you're from IT sector, if you're an engineer, if you're an ecologist, if you're a doctor, if you are a highly educated person and doing good for your country, you can bring this project, this work here in the States and qualify for EB-2 National Interest Waiver. Even if you're a psychologist and you working with some kind of trauma for people and you want to open your clinic or your school, this could be potential in the national interest of the States. Yes, it's going to be local, but the amount of people that are going to be getting help from you, this may be in the national interest of the States. Don't have the tunnel vision thinking that your work is not going to be needed here in the States. How can you know that you may qualify with your project? Well, this is easy because you're watching this video, that's first. And number 2, under this video, there's a link to the questionnaire that if you fill this out and you let me know what kind of education you have, where you're working, what type of projects you've been doing, and how you see yourself in the States, I can analyze it and give you a free evaluation of your case and let you know, hey, you have a good chance, hey, you have a strong case, or maybe it's not as strong yet, but we can work on it, right? So don't waste your time, don't miss the opportunity, go down below this video and fill out this questionnaire, this application, so I give you a free analysis of your case within 48 hours. And also let me know in the comments below which profession you're from, what kind of projects you're working in your country. Are you from gas and oil industry? Are you from solar industry? Are you from wind? Because all of you guys, I need it here and we need you right now. I know that because my wife is an engineer and she's working in a solar energy sector. She used to be working in a generation and distribution sector. So I know quite a few about the lack of good people in these industries. And you could be one of those persons who will be working in those companies. So don't miss those opportunities. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I release 2 videos every week and you don't want to miss them because those are the best insights in the industry to learn from. And also follow me on Instagram and TikTok so we get connected on all of these platforms. This was Stanislav Shamaev, the lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.